The debate on the new Equitable Economic Empowerment Framework is a joint event by the Law Society of Namibia and the Namibia Law Association. The draft bill of NEEEF has caused enormous controversy since its introduction by government last year. Katjipuka-Sibolile, partner at Nixon Marker's Public Law Office, said we live in a current economic situation where we must have an investor-friendly economy.
The idea is to bring together lawyers and the public to start debating the issues that NEEEF seeks to cover. How, as a nation, do we overcome the social inequalities that were brought about by our past, apartheid, colonialism, and so forth? Where do you strike the balance between implementing actions that are meant to correct these past discriminatory practices, while also maintaining our perceived needs to remain an investor-friendly economy? What role do those play who've been for generations and generations in the past who've been benefiting and who, if you look at today's economic situation in Namibia, continue to benefit? How do we deal with these as a society?
The questions to be covered at the debate include whether the legislation will be aimed at uplifting the poor and redistributing wealth, whilst including the equal distribution of productive assets. The public will sit in on whether the legislation will inhibit investment at the expense of the eventual attainment of a socially just society.
Someone comes in from the outside, invests the least amount of money that will ensure him maximum profits which are going right out the country. They don't stay here. We don't have rules that require people to reinvest a certain amount back into the country. So there you have, foreign investors making money at the expense of Namibians who were impoverished through apartheid colonialism, who were struggling just to to put a foot into the economy, to open that door just a little bit to get in there so that they can then start growing whatever businesses they want to be growing. And then also, too often, the focus is on business. I would like to think that Namibian society, it's more than just business. We have people who, even if you were to give them all the opportunities that others had for generations, who would not be interested in business. Not everybody just wants to make money, but we have to create a healthy society. So it's more than just business. We have an education system that needs to be improved. We need to be investing in arts, music. If you look at our, also the kind of business that we do, you have one person who starts a business. In order for that person to make a lot of money, they need to employ certain people. Yes, they're creating employment, but what kind of employment if you really look at it? And how do those profits then get shared? Because who's really making the money?
Elias Ndara, a local car washer, said Namibians are not benefiting and are enriching others who are not investing back into the country.
We need to invest outside, even engineer, but we had here and there, we give bursary people to go study for engineer outside the country. Where is our own engineer that can able to implement our own country in the right way, in the way we want? So because we are not benefiting, we are enriching other people, those who are not even going to give us back. As we see that some they are banking money in the house, they cannot pay tax. So us as a youth, I'm not happy. So the country try the best, but ourselves, we are selfish to enrich ourselves in giving other people opportunity to take our resources. So this government must look on it and take action about it.
Well-respected lawyers Natasha Bassingthwaighte, Patrick Kauta, Reinhard, Totemeyer and Gerson Narib will be leading the debate on Friday.